Yeah, why did they wanna see me fail? Yeah, I woke up this morning and I put on some bands. Yeah, see this money is all I need. I wake up and smoke me a blunt, I love geeking. I'm in the Airbnb and it's weekend. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, and you can really do that shit for real. And you can build something off of it, and you can change your life and the people around you and other people's life and inspire people and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Destroy Lonely. Very interesting name, bro.
So, Destroy Lonely, super dope name.
Thank you.
I want to know how you came about that, because that's such the name is such an important thing. It's such a staple in a rapper's career, man. Like, how did you come about this name, Destroy Lonely?
So like, I had an era when I was in like high school where I was like doing drugs and shit. So like, I was on Xans, and I used to be geeked the fuck up.
Yeah.
I come to school 7 o'clock in the morning, popping Xanax, whatever, just geeked up. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm on the Xans, I'm geeking. But like, I knew I was like wise enough, I guess, or just like I wanted better for myself. So I knew like if I kept doing that shit, I would fuck myself up, like in a way, some corny shit, destroy myself, you know what I'm saying? Like self-destruction. So I'm like, I'm gonna just use that as the first part of my name, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, destroy, whatever, self-destruction. So like, then from that, when I was in school, I kind of like really didn't like school, and I felt like I was out of place. I wasn't fucking with school at all. So I told my grandma that, because I stayed with my grandma. And my grandma was fucking with it, so I went to online school. When I went to online school, I was by myself. This was probably like when I was in online school, this was when I was in like middle school.
Okay.
So I went to 6th grade in public school, and I left public school and I went to school on the computer. The whole time I'm in public school on the computer though, I'm at the crib, online school, I'm at the crib by myself and shit. And it's like, it's just weird. And I'm like, I feel like I'm alone, you know what I'm saying? I really ain't had no friends and shit. So I got lonely before the destroy, and then the destroy with the self-destruction with the drugs and shit. So then destroy lonely.
You know what I'm saying? You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like when I first heard Kid Cudi's song Day and Night.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Day and Night was probably one of the first songs I heard, and I was like, bro, I really like this song.
And I
like,
really relate to you. Like, nigga, like, I would zone out to that shit in the headphones. I just hear that.
Day and Night, the Lonely Stoners, yo, on gang.
Bruh.
On gang. I ain't gonna lie. That might have, like, subconsciously, that's probably why my name is Lonely. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that song so much.
That boy was raised on July 30th, 2001, and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. The guy who would eventually sign to this dude right here. But we'll get into that. He's actually the son of another rapper named I-20, who is most famously known for being on the song Move, Bitch, from that boy Luda. So who's the guy behind songs like these?
I ain't gonna tell you the pinnacle. All of my shit got so crazy political. These niggas, they rather just sit there. See this money is all I need. Yeah, come and just get high with me. Boy, you must be dumb as shit. Because give your hoe a money shower, how you lose your bitch.
But when did he even start making music though? He said in an interview, and I quote, "Honestly, I feel like I've been doing this my whole life. I can't remember a time where I wasn't doing what I'm doing today, unless it was the years I was in school, and even then I feel like I've always done exactly what I've wanted. I started off making music seriously when I was around 14. I made my first song on my computer on some bullshit, but I just kept at it. Then one day randomly, the school I went to got a recording studio and I was stuck to it. That's actually pretty lit though, I'm not gonna lie. From then, I spent most of my time in school trying to skip class to record in there. I made all of my first official songs in that classroom, which is also where I learned how to record and mix my own music. I guess the teacher saw I was dead ass because he let me use it damn near whenever I wanted. That went on for months until I got tired of going to school. At that same school, he met two of his best friends, Texaco and Neezus. Neezus explains how he met Lonely here.
You real cool with Destroying Lonely?
Hell yeah, my boy.
How the hell y'all end up linking up and shit?
Shit, we had met at this nigga Smoke, my brother. We had threw a cookout.
Yeah.
Before, like, right before school started. And it was just like a little cookout. We had threw it at this nigga Mikey house. And we was like, everybody was there and shit.
Yeah.
And goddamn, Lone was there. We was all smoking and shit. Then I went to school the next day. This nigga Lone was at my school that I had just started going to because I had just moved over to Ellenwood. Then I met this nigga. We was at Stockbridge. And then I walked in. This nigga was right there. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hell yeah, I go here too. And then like we had seen each other like ride in the bus lane. He said, what bus you ride? I said, I ride this one. He was like, nigga, you live across the street. Get on my bus.
Yeah.
So I rode his bus. We walked from his house to my house. And then when we got to my house, you know what I'm saying, we chilled. And then like a few days later, we just started making music. And then we just...
You was already making music. He introduced you.
He was making music. Like, he was making music.
Yeah.
And I was still on, like I said, I was on that Southside shit. So I was just like, I wasn't really like locked in for real.
Yeah.
Then he was like, nigga, music.
Gotta get on that shit.
Then we made a tape together. And shit just like grew.
Y'all put out that tape?
Yeah, we had dropped the tape, Knees Destroyed. And then Smoke had really like came through and was like, all right, look, we gon' me, you, and Lone finna come together, do some shit, make some music, and we finna go up. And y'all niggas finna be y'all niggas.
His homie Neezus was actually the dude who was on his first project, Knees Destroyed.
Bitch, we going global. Bitch, we going global.
Young nigga done got a little older.
Chopping it up for scammers. Still on the east of Atlanta.
He then ended up dropping a project on March 12, 2019, called Dark Horse.
No drugs, you can't listen by my drug. I'm walking, I'm still fly, but I get it with it. Yeah, this is a new day. Time to get some new quality bitch. Yeah, time for the money, I can't do it. Hitting all it ready, so I had to do it.
Then he dropped an EP just the following month called Sometimes You Lose.
Yeah, I'm higher than the stars in the rave. Yeah, root up off a pill. Yeah, and I can't do that no way, cause I don't get it. Yeah, I'm a big dog, put me on the leash. And don't try to call, cause I'm out your reach.
Hard. He then dropped another EP in August of that year called Forever I Love You.
Yeah, stay on the moon. I ain't that catch, you just keep moving. Yeah, I got a bad little bitch, she a cutie. And I'm still sipping lean with the juice. That little thick bitch, yeah, she built like a model. Codeine got me moving slow, but it's full thought in them.
Destroy Lonely was continuing that grind in 2020, dropping a bunch of projects like Underworld,
What we do strategy like Mega Man. You know, lonely get money forever, man.
Lord.
Damn, this whole plan. I gotta go, little bitch, I'll see you later. YSLGs and they holding my paper.
Overseas.
I just want some icing on my motherfucking cake. I'm having rats, bitch.
And then the project Broken Hearts.
Bitch, nigga, call him Dyke. Yeah, this a money fight, nigga, spend that shit on sight. I want my bro, we smoking though. Yeah, I want my bro, and he poke me up. Yeah, I'm with this bitch, and shit cool as fuck. Yeah, and this shit exclusive, it's not in the mall, nigga. And I feel like my only purpose is to ball, nigga.
This is the project that really started getting some traction, and the song Oh Yeah would catch the attention of Playboy Carti.
Damn, we not playing fair. Tell her to ride it, just like the fair. No running, no hiding.
How did he even meet Carti though?
How did you meet Carti? How did you and Playboy Carti meet?
I dropped my album, the Broken Heart album, last October. From October to December, that bitch was out. Probably like the end of December. I was just smoking weed one day. His man's Jay, he hit me up, he DM'd me, and he was like, "You hard." Cause I had the Oh Yeah video, the snippet of it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so crazy. And I was like, appreciate that, gang. So then like a few weeks later, he just hit me again and he was like, Carti fuck with you. I'm like, that's crazy. Y'all niggas like call me or whatever.
So Carti called you or he called you?
Called me, Jalen called me, and niggas just hit me up. Then bro was like, he fuck with me or whatever. Locked in, and ever since then.
You went to the studio with him and started working?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We went to the studio, went up. It was just real genuine energy.
Yeah.
To have the energy reciprocated, I guess, and for it to feel like how it feel like real.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I fuck with this. You know what I'm saying?
Soon after that, he became a member of Playboy's label, the Bloodsuckers, aka the Mysterious Vamps, aka Opium. And boy, was that tour special.
Your first tour is about to be with fucking Playboy Carti. At the height of his career.
Shit's about to be crazy, like.
The song Bane that actually came out in 2019 really started taking off in 2021 on TikTok, with a bunch of people doing like these reverse dances type shit all over the place. Alright, let me stop. It's kinda cringe. He also dropped an EP in the summer of 2021 called XO.
5-star restaurant, eating solo. Yeah, okay, nigga wanna sweat and the nigga gotta pay us. Hot in my bag and they tryna say I changed up. Cash, I got it. Yeah, bags, I got them. Yeah, hoes, I got them.
Personally, I think he's dope as fuck. It's like if you mix some Lil Keed, Playboy Carti, and a bit of his own sound into a blender. That's Destroy Lonely. He has a very unique style to him and aesthetic for sure. It definitely fits that whole opium shit that they got going on. Do I see him getting on that mainstream level? Maybe. It is a very niche kind of sound, so we'll see. His next project is supposed to be called No Stylist. He's been showing a lot of snippets lately over on his Instagram for months now.
Every time I'm down bad and my back to the wall, you know I'ma get up. Yeah. If with this paper tag, I don't see them on plastic bags. Sprite purple in my Miley's head. I got better racks in it, but stop man shit, nigga. Your little bitch on track, nigga. I still cut my feet, that's my new cut my beat. I break you, talking, I pay for that shit. I can't see no need hanging with niggas. I can't see no need hanging with bitches. Yeah.
So we'll see what's up when that shit actually drops. It sounds pretty fire though. The potential is there though for sure. I'm very curious to see what he gives us next. But one thing's for sure, that boy Destroy Lonely is definitely up next.
You know what I'm saying? Spaced out.
So you mix and master and engineer all your
Yeah,
music?
yeah.
Hey, damn, but yeah, I feel you on that because it's like you got your own style of, how you want to sound and shit.